Over 18 million veterans are being honored across the country today for Veterans Day. Banks, post offices, and some schools have closed their doors to honor veterans and active-duty military personnel's patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good, according to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Whether you're attending Veterans Day events or just going about your day as usual, you might be wondering what to say when thanking those who served. Is Happy Veterans Day appropriate? What one veteran may find complimentary, another may find offensive or condescending, John Rauter, Deputy Director of Media Relations for the American Legion, told USA Today in 2021. Veterans Day marks when Germany and the Allies signed a 1918 agreement to end war hostilities, with the fighting ending on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. It was known as the end of the war to end all wars, according to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. A year later in 1919, President Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day to celebrate and observe the end of hostilities with parades, public meetings, and a brief suspension of business beginning. To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with solemn pride in the heroism of those who died in the country's service and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in the councils of the nations, Wilson declared. The day was later changed in 1954 to Veterans Day to honor the sacrifice and patriotism of all veterans of U.S. wars and active-duty military personnel. It was officially declared a federal holiday in 1968 under the Uniform Holiday Bill. For those confused, Veterans Day is not the same as Memorial Day. The May holiday seeks to honor military members who died while serving in U.S. forces. According to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, Veterans Day is set aside to thank and honor all those who served honorably in the military, in wartime or peacetime. The most appropriate thing to say to a veteran is to say, "Thank you for your service." For those wanting to extend their thanks, it is recommended to listen to those who served and allow them to share details if they feel comfortable doing so. It is noted to remember that Veterans Day is for all veterans, not just for those in combat. Be cautious when offering your thanks, don't assume you know what the person went through. Here are 8 ways to honor those who served. According to the nonprofit Soldiers Angels, here are some appropriate things to say to those on Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all you did for our country. Those who live in freedom will always be grateful to those who helped preserve it. USA Today previously noted that some might find the phrase, "Thank you for your service," offensive. Some veterans were drafted and did not volunteer for service, while others might have different feelings about their time serving. So what should you say instead? Michael Brennan, a U.S. Army veteran and Associate Clinical Director for a Veterans Program at Rush University, also shared in a Psychology Today essay that medical and mental health providers say that it's good to vary the intended compliment based on the individual. He added that it's best to acknowledge someone's service regardless of a veteran's era of service, branch of service, active or non-active status or deployment area of operation, etc.